Hello guys, I thought today's video would be about who I have bred to who and who I'm going to breed to who, so that you guys can kind of know like what litters I have coming and you know what are going to be coming in the future and whatnot. So just wanted to kind of update you on my litter situation. I'll just start with who I bred now recently and then who's going to be bred this fall. Okay, so first I bred Twist here to Graham. He is my tri-buck, and she will be due the beginning of October, anywhere from like the 6th to the 8th of October. So she should be at least about 2 weeks pregnant or so. I tried her again with him today because I do it every 2 weeks. Like I breed them and then 2 weeks later I breed them again, and she didn't want any parts of it. She kept squeaking at him and stuff, so you know, that kind of is my indication that they're bred. So I do definitely think she's pregnant, and she will be due, like I said, the 6th through the 8th. And this is Graham, my tri-buck. He looks a little fugly right now because he's in a really bad molt, and I actually need to brush him. So, but that's who Twist was bred to. They both obviously are pedigreed mini Rex. I'm aiming for either brokens or tries from their litter, and yeah, I'll be excited to see what kind of colors she has with him, because her last babies were bred to a white buck, so she just got brokens and broken otters. But yeah, sorry about the cages. Tomorrow is cleaning day, so everybody needs cleaned really bad. Okay, next is Charm here. She is there again. Her cage needs cleaned really bad, and she's in a really bad molt as well. But she is a chocolate mini Rex, and she was bred to Clark, my broken black mini Rex. And all I have is pedigreed, so whenever I say that I breed bunnies, their babies will be pedigreed. But yeah, so she is due the same, I bred them the same day, so her and Twist will both be due October 6th through the 8th. I'm pretty sure that I've sold Charm, so I think I'm going to be taking her to her new home next week sometime. Wow, that is an opinionated thump. Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty sure she's sold, so I'll be taking her next week, I believe, to her new home. But either way, she'll be due the beginning of October. And she was bred to Clark here. He is a broken black and in a really ugly, funky molt as well right now. But he really won a lot whenever he was shown. He's about 2.5 now. I thought about taking him to a show this fall, but I'm not sure if he will get out of this weird molt. I do need to brush him, but he is still molting. And he's just a dirty rabbit. Like, he doesn't clean himself very well. So anyway, I'm excited to see what they produce, whether I keep Charm or not. The lady that's potentially buying her, oh, look at them all snuggling up there. Oh, the lady that's potentially buying her, I'm friends with, so I'm sure she'll keep me updated. She's actually bought 7 other bunnies from me, so she's kind of a repeat customer. But anyway, so I'm hoping that he has some chocolate in his lines, so she could potentially have some broken chocolate. So I'm excited to see what that cross yields. Okay, next that I bred on September 7th is Belle here. She is a broken orange mini Rex, and she was bred to Graham, my tri-buck, so I'm not going to show you him again just because I already did. So she was bred to Graham, so she should be due roughly probably about the 7th to the 9th of October. She produced 2 absolutely gorgeous tri-babies her last litter. They were big and just beautiful, so I'm really hoping that I get the same. At least, hopefully 2 or 3 would be cool. And I might potentially, if there is a buck in the mix, I might potentially keep it so that I have another tri-buck. That's my goal. In a couple of these litters, I'll just kind of pick the nicest one, and I'd like to have another tri-buck out of them. And then I obviously will sell the rest. I have a small waiting list for my tries, So I have a lot of people waiting for my tri-litters, so I don't think that I'll have a problem selling them at all. So I'm excited to see what she produces again, because I know the cross worked out well the first time. So these are my two newest Dutch does. They are black Dutch, and they are both just 6 months old today. So I bred Claire here last night, and then Sunny I bred just about 10 minutes ago to my chocolate Dutch buck Duncan. I did just get all three of them at the show that was last weekend. Yeah, last weekend. And I was going to show them. I was going to take all of them to the next show that I have, but I don't have enough carriers, so I kind of have to like minimize who I take, because I really would like to take all of them, but that would literally be almost 20 bunnies if I took all of the ones that I want to show. And I would have to buy like 5 more carriers, and they're like $50, $60 a piece, and I just don't have the money right now. So they will get shown, they'll have a litter now, and then they'll get shown hopefully this spring, like early spring even. But yeah, so they both were bred last night and today, so they should be due within, I would say, October 23rd to the 25th, somewhere around there. So we'll have close to Halloween babies. And I'm hoping that I maybe get, because they both have chocolate in their lines as well. A lot of people, you know, you don't usually breed a black and a chocolate together. But they both had, I would say, half their pedigree almost is chocolates. So I thought that and then the buck, he's chocolate, but he has a lot of black in his line. So I really could get black or chocolate, which is cool with me. And that's my goal, you know, is to hopefully, obviously get at least one of those colors. But yeah, they will be separated obviously whenever they are ready to kindle, but right now I just don't have the cage space. So I have a couple that I'm selling, and then I do plan on getting 1 or 2 more cages. So we'll have that sorted out by the end of October when they're due. I did introduce you guys to him the day that I brought them home, but this is Duncan. He's my chocolate Dutch buck, and he's the one that I bred Claire and Sunny to. So he is very nice. The girl that I bought him from was showing him that day, and he was doing really well. So I'm super excited to see what they, whooped. No, but I'm super excited to see what they produce. You went out so bad. Don't you bite me. Okay, so this is Harper. She is a Harlequin, I'm actually not really sure how you say it, mini Rex doe. Oh, baby. She will be ready to breed roughly the beginning of October to Graham, my tri-buck. She is one of the sweetest does I have ever owned. She is such a sweetheart, so I'm excited to see what they produce just for that, because I'm hoping that she kind of carries that onto her babies, her sweet, friendly personality. So she would then be due within like the first week of November. I'll decide on the exact date, but she'll be due then in November. I'm sure you guys remember me introducing these 3 girls. They are sisters. They are mini Rex, and there's 2 broken blues and a broken chocolate. They will be ready to breed the beginning of November. And they will be bred to Clark, which is right here, my broken black buck that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, they'll be ready to breed the beginning of November. So they will have December babies, which I know is kind of late, but I've actually done that many times and never really had a problem with it. As long as you give them enough to really, you know, they really make a good nest, and you keep the shed warm, it's usually not an issue. So I've had luck with it. I know a lot of people don't, but I've had luck. So there again, they are quality rabbits mixed with a quality buck, and I'm super excited about their babies. I'm obviously hoping they produce mainly brokens, and then I might keep some of them to show. Once I've shown their babies a couple times, then I'll probably sell them at a show. Oh my god, they like love each other. These 3 are so freaking adorable. I'm kind of waiting until the last minute to separate them, just because they're so cuddly and loving with each other. It's so cute. But obviously once they go to be bred and stuff, they'll be in their own separate cages. But yeah, they're just adorable. Then we have Miss Emmeline here. She is obviously a tri mini Rex as well, and she will be bred to Graham. Either Graham or Clark, either my tri buck or my broken black buck. I haven't completely made up my mind yet, because she is kind of a smaller doe. She will be ready the beginning of November to breed, so she'll also have December babies. But I like smaller mini Rex personally, and I think if I crossed her with Clark, who is also a little on the smaller side, that we would have a better chance of getting a smaller, kind of more petite mini Rex, obviously. So I guess I'll just see how Graham does with the other litters that are coming before I breed her, and then we'll go from there. So, but she there again is another really friendly, sweet doe, so I'm excited to see what she produces. And then you guys know them. This is Emma and Gemma. They are both chocolate Dutch, and they will be ready to be bred the beginning of November, so probably more like mid-November. So they will have mid-December, probably close to Christmas babies, really. I don't know why she keeps thumping, because they're both very used to me. I don't know what, something's upsetting her today. But obviously they will be bred to Duncan, my chocolate Dutch buck that I showed you earlier. And they both are sweethearts as well, so I think they will be excellent mothers. Again, they will be separated in separate cages whenever I do go to breed them, but they are super close. So I love for all of my bunnies to have buddies, so this is why I try to wait as long as I can until I separate them, because I just love, you know, knowing that they have a buddy, unless they aren't getting along with said buddy. But they both are very bonded, and although they have kind of started, I think that's why she's thumping, because Gemma here starts to kind of pick on her a little bit. I think they're starting to kind of get to that age, so I might have to separate them before that. We'll see. But anyway, so that's what's going on with them. I just wanted to clarify also, I do have 6 bunnies coming next week that will be lilac and broken lilac. They will be ready to breed probably, I think she said they were born beginning of April. Mid-October I can breed them, so they'll roughly have like mid-November babies. So all the doe, there's 4 lilac does. And then a broken lilac doe, and then a broken lilac buck. That I can breed them all to, and they are all mini Rex. I think I forgot to say that. They are all mini Rex, so I'm super excited about those because she gave me an awesome deal, and she's like a really well-known breeder in this area, well, like in the next state over. So I'm just kind of trying to up the quality of bunnies that I am buying and breeding, because I kind of started out and you know, I did fairly well with that, but I just kind of wanted to, yeah, just do better. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's a learning process. I mean, this was all very new to me, so I do feel like I'm doing fairly well for, you know, not being in it for years on end like a lot of people. Wow, this makes my eyes look like really dark, and they're actually not. Anyway, come within the next probably week to week and a half, I have 2 tri mini Rex does that I bought from Iowa. That were on a transport van. This lady's going all over the place. So I'm in PA. The bunnies honestly will probably be on her van 2.5 weeks. She'll probably have them, so that kind of sucks. But obviously they've been fed and taken care of and watered and everything in that time frame. So she was a very reputable transport. And then hopefully I can vlog whenever I get them, or you definitely will get introduction videos to meet all of them. And then I probably will breed them the beginning of November as well. So November is kind of gonna be like my main month for breeding. That's like when most of my does are gonna be old enough and gonna be ready, and like the bulk of my shows will kind of be over. Yeah, so just stay tuned for that. And I am gonna try to make a horsey video coming up soon. I've had trouble like getting the time to go because my son has been sick off and on for almost 3 weeks now. So yeah, that kind of cut into a lot of my ride time because I just didn't really feel right to leave him for an entire day or a couple days in 1 week. And then I also have been trying to potty train him. So yay, this is fun. But yeah, so I'm hoping within the next week max, I will have some horse videos out for you guys too. So that was all I had for you today. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next video. Bye.